welcome to House of Books.
Hello!
On tour, because I'm not in my flat, you can tell because that's not my things. They're his things. This is Wilf.
Hello!
What's your YouTube channel? Because I've already forgotten.
It doesn't really have a name yet. It doesn't have an official branding.
Something Chap.
Super Jump Chap.
Super Jump Chap. Watch Super Jump Chap. He has stuff. What we're doing is we're going to review this on my channel and this on his channel. You probably couldn't see that, but maybe you could. But this is The Wicked and the Divine, and that is Bitch Planet. Why did you? No, we'll talk about Bitch Planet on your channel.
On my channel.
Right, I chose The Wicked and Divine because I've had it sat in my flat for like a year, and it's something I've always wanted to read. And when we decided we were going to do this, I was like, right, pick something that you mean to read. That I picked it up because it was at a friend's house and it looked good. That was literally it. This isn't even my copy. I need to give it back to Claire.
Thank you, Claire.
I've read it now. What did you think of it?
I loved it.
So did I.
Absolutely loved it.
Isn't it better when one loves it and one hates it?
No, because this way we both get to read something we love.
No, that's true. I probably wouldn't have read it if I hated it and I've gone out and read the first chapter and it was shit. But it's a really cool concept. It's kind of like these people find out that they're gods and they only have 2 years to live. And so it's like, yeah, I'm a god. Oh shit, I've got 2 years to live. And they all go a bit batshit because of it. And it's great.
But they're all pop stars.
They are all pop stars.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you be pop stars?
That is the modern equivalent of a god, isn't it?
Social commentary?
Yes.
Gosh.
Yes.
The artwork's fucking superb as well.
It is.
It kind of, and you said that at the start of each, well, this is like 5 volumes. At the start of each volume, it's volume 1 with 5 comic books in it. At the start of each one, you get like a portrait of one of the gods. And right, did that remind you a little bit of Lowry?
Who?
L.S. Lowry. Because he did like pictures like that were, or is that just me? Not the ones.
Who L.S. Lowry
No, not the ones with like the industrial ones with the sticky
older
people.
stuff.
The portrait stuff that he did.
That's not what I thought at first. But
What did you think then?
I just love the colours. Like that one is a really good example. Where it's kind of like neon, almost.
Again, kind of like, my goodness, you've put Mark, he's prepared.
I've got notes.
I just press play and get giddy. He's professional.
I'm a serious comics critic.
You're a professionaler than I am.
But like, I just love like how...
Show the people.
Yeah, this is like, I think is a really good example of the artwork where it's got like, it's kind of almost painterly and naturalistic, but it's got these kind of crazy neon, very bright things happening as well, which kind of...
It was something different. I think that there's been a lot of comic books that have gone too manga-y and other comic books that don't play with stuff, and I think that, I spotted that and I liked it. And it's a good story and the art is good, and sometimes there's nothing worse than a good story that's ruined by shit art or great art and the story's pants.
Really dull. Yeah. Oh, but the story in this is just like gripping.
Yeah,
absolutely gripping, like suspense and action constantly.
And it's a cliche, but the term fast-paced.
Yeah.
Fast-paced.
Yeah. And it is.
I'm not going to ruin anything, but there was a death in it, and I was like, what?
It just comes out of nowhere, doesn't it?
Boom! Dead! And it's like, what?
You just killed one of my favourite characters.
It's like, how could you possibly do that? He or she was awesome!
Yes, they were.
And I'm like, holy fuck. I mean, so this must be running. It started in 2014. It must be finishing relatively soon because they'll be dead.
Yeah.
Or is it?
It's not happening in real time.
Oh, is it not happening in real time?
It is planned. I looked this up. It is planned to run to between 30 and 60 issues, and each, because it's a monthly comic rather than a graphic novel, but and each of these collected editions is 5 or 6 issues.
Oh, 5 or 6? Ooh,
yeah,
that was
and
5.
I mean they generally vary depending on where the story beats end. So there will be.
That's kind of a shame it's not
between
real
like
time.
6 and 10 volumes. This much worth.
I'm a bit disappointed. I would have
That it's
preferred
not
it to have been
real
real
time.
time.
Well, that would mean that the comics would probably come out a bit quicker. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it started. I presume it started as the date, and then so it's now a little bit behind real time now. Then.
Yeah, it is. It's current. Like there's
I would
a
have liked to in real time.
there's a comment. It's in volume 2. There's a comment from the Prime Minister, or from a government representative, and it's Nick Clegg, which would of course be the person you get to make a comment on bad stuff happening. But I think that's one of the best things about it is that it's really unashamedly of the moment, and it's like it's not trying to kind of be universal in its style or anything. It's definitely referencing.
It's nice that Image have got some British stuff as well. It's almost like something that you'd expect 2000 AD to produce, because I bloody love 2000 AD. So I think that is probably another reason why I liked it so much, because it's the kind of experimental stuff you would be used to finding in 2000 AD.
Yeah.
Because anyone who's anything in Vertigo basically worked for 2000 AD first.
Right?
Look it up. All of the Vertigo guys all worked for 2000 AD first.
Okay.
Not that I'm like British is best, but British is best.
Well, it is clearly in this case. Yeah. Yeah. It was great.
What else have you done with your little book?
What else have I done?
Because I haven't prepared fuck all. I was just going to go, yay!
Something I really like.
That is a pretty skull.
Yes.
You find what you do and I'll find the skull.
That is a pretty skull. You find another picture of that. I like the fact that it, like the story opens, basically, bit more story background. The gods becoming embodied within teenagers around the world is something that happens every 93 years, I think it is, and it last happened in 1923, I think was when it ended last time, and it actually opens with basically the end of the 1920, and these are some of the gods from the 1923 version, and it basically ends, and it's like it sets up very nicely for, because there's one character who recurs from the previous recurrence, and it sets up an awful lot of questions about
why is
that
she
character.
still,
it's like, why is she still around when all the rest of them are dead, and like I love the fact that they've got, it's hard to show without flicking back and forth, but the 1920s ones, they look very similar in the way that they've dressed themselves up as characters, but they look more 1920s.
Yeah.
And I love that fact. And then like that kind of ends, and then it immediately starts with the main character Laura that we follow through volume 1, who is very, very 2015.
Yeah, she's kind of quite emo, isn't she?
Yeah, and like she talks like a teenager.
Yeah, well, it's good because she's a teenager.
And then you get wonderful art again.
It really is. It really is
great,
special.
Yeah, I don't know what these little notes are. Oh yeah, I also like the fact that like you get such good use. Again, it's the colorist. I can't remember. I think it's Wilson who's the colorist, and you get like that is one of the gods, Amaterasu, who is a Shinto god, I believe.
Right.
But then, like a few pages later, you've got a bunch of scenes with Lucifer, and they're all in a totally different. Like the colouring is very different, and the structure of the page is very different.
I think as good as the story is, this is something where the story and the art are so complementary that it makes it even better, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, they go together very well. But I think that Kieron Gillen and Jamie McKelvey have worked on a lot of stuff previously. I've not read any of their other stuff, although interestingly their most famous one that's called Phonogram is another one set in the UK, and it's about magic and pop music. So I shall be reading that because while I wait for volume 4 to come out.
You're going to lend me volume 2 of that?
Yeah, I will do once I've reread it myself, yes.
Oh.
You'll have to come and visit me again.
Yes, we could do this again.
Yes.
Also go to his channel. I'll put
Yes.
it down below.
Put a link in
Visit
the
his
description.
channel.
Yes.
Because we're going to review Beach Planet.
Beach Planet.
Beach.
Definitely not safe for work.
No. Don't watch Beach. Bitch. I actually went into a comic shop and said, hello, I don't know who the author is, but do you have a copy of Bitch Planet? I felt really... Because you didn't tell me the name of the author.
Sorry.
So I couldn't go and find it.
That would have been deliberate.
Bitch. Right, thank you for watching House of Books, and we'll see you on his channel shortly. Go watch it now, in fact, because
Go watch it now.
Because we're great.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye bye.